We have Australia's largest range of tyre brands and sizes. Find a cheaper identical tyre locally stocked and we'll beat it. At Bob Jane T-Marts, we'll look after you.
PlayStation 4 NPL Victoria Women's this afternoon. South Melbourne hosting Alamein at Lakeside Stadium. Big game for South Melbourne with Calder United beaten yesterday. They can really stamp their authority at the top of PlayStation 4 NPL Victoria Women's. Pastor's corner. It's taken a goal-bound deflection. Lawson can't put it over the line though, and South Melbourne scramble it away. Goalkeeper didn't know much about it, but the defence was able to clear it off the line. South Melbourne with a narrow escape. And now launching a counter-attack. Vanna looking for Ayres. Ayres holds the ball up, return pass to Vanna. It's Vanna on the right side, and it's fumbled out by Hudson, just able to scoop it wide at the last moment. Ball bounces beyond Coleman. Vanna looking to capitalise. Veering into the penalty area. Vanna cuts to the top of the box, and then a bending shot which is well wide of the target. Couldn't quite bring it back nearly enough. Very strongly favouring the end that South Melbourne are attacking in the first half. Williams hits a ball into that wind and it holds up and bounces. Players leaping for the ball. Lawson able to emerge. Top of the box, neat little shimmy. Lawson loses the defence and scores! Alamein off to a flying start, and Janna Lawson able to lose the defence with a clever shimmy and then broke through the left side, and the finish inside the bottom left corner, a good one. It's Alamein 1, South Melbourne 0. And Janna Lawson running down that left side has been dangerous in the opening stages. Long ball by Nicolaci through the left side. Vanna breaking, gets to the ball before the byline. Red shirts converging on Vanna. Twisting and turning, trying to find an opening to cross the ball in. And now the shot coming once, blocked, twice, blocked again. Martineau denied. Ayres, deflected shot rolls in. Aaron Hudson had dived out of the way, unable to recover in time. And South Melbourne get their equaliser in a matter of minutes. It's 1-1 at Lakeside. Melina Ayres scoring the goal. And the ever-reliable source of South Melbourne goals this year strikes. Lesh. Pastor, battle against Nateros. Douglas keeps the ball moving. Schroeder nicks it back to Douglas. Left-footed shot and straight at the goalkeeper. There's also 14 goals difference between the pair. Long ball down the right. Martineau clips it over Jackson. Will it sit for Martineau? Goes for the cross instead and put it over the head of Vanna, who has to wheel out of the penalty area and onto the ball. At the left touchline, Jamie Williams trying to guard Vanna. Vanna cuts past. Squares it. Ayres, plenty of time to pick her spot. It's Ayres just wide to the right. And it took a deflection. That might explain why Ayres didn't hit the target. They're taking corners from both sides at the moment. Over the head of Ayres, volleyed away by Lawson. And now a deflected shot just wide to the right. Eliadis now against Anthony. Turns the ball back to Nateros. Nateros pass intercepted by Douglas. And Douglas shooting from distance, trying to catch out Molly May Ramsey. That was ambitious as we count towards the biggest day of the season. All 4 grades of NPL Women's. Pastor saved by Ramsey. And the ball hooked onto the roof of the net. Nearly an own goal from Martineau. Cheel back to Blissett. Straining to reach the ball and then skips around Williams. Still able to keep it in. And then cuts it under the boot of Jackson, who missed the interception. Eliadis. Now Vanna. It's Vanna from a tight angle. Hudson parries and it's cleared off the line. Lesh got it away. Ali Coleman with the initial touch, and then it looped along the goal line. Hits it down the line. Blissett. Into the path of Vanna. And Vanna breaks away from Jackson. To the byline. Vanna into the 6-yard box, and it's nicked away from Ayres by Coleman at the last moments. Lesh. Pastor brings the ball down. Fell over as she played it. Slides back to Williams. Deflection through the right side. Schroeder onside. And Rhea Schroeder picks out the bottom left corner. Referees running over to the assistant here because there were shouts for offside. Alamein celebrations cut short. And it's offside. Well, that's going to have Alamein coach Sinisa Koadzic absolutely losing his rag. And if South Melbourne score here, it's going to be a total meltdown. Vanna breaking into the area, cutting onto her right side, trying to keep it moving. Nicolaci scoops it over the bar, and that was a great chance for South. Now breaking into the box, Eliadis trying to keep the ball at her feet. Bit of pinball, back to Eliadis. Attack still going, Nicolaci over the bar. She's had some chances, Julia Nicolaci. The touch out in front so she could open up the sprint, just a bit too heavy. South Melbourne back the other way. Nicolaci setting Bliss at a task, runs the ball down right on the paint of the touchline, cutting it in. Vanna on the tight angle, straight at Hudson. Set herself behind the save and was able to hold on to the ball. Under pressure from Ayres, trying to close her down. Quickly out to the left side. Lesh, a loose touch. Eliadis knocked over by Anthony. Referee waves it away. Mastrantonio with a drive. Shouts for handball against Jamie Williams. Referee waves them away again. Pastor, long ball. No questions of offside this time. Lawson through the left side. Being guarded by Nateros. Lawson from the top of the box, and it harmlessly rolls out for a goal kick. Coleman plays the ball towards Schroeder, couldn't control it. Blissett's there. And now hit long into the path of Vanna. Being chased by Williams. Vanna cuts back. Great step to lose Williams. Ayres fires over. And the referee says with a deflection off Ali Coleman. Corner kick into the near post. Bunted down by Martineau. Back out to Pastor. Curling in, allowed to bounce, flags up, and Coleman's header bounces into the back of the net, but it was already offside. That's twice in this half. Alamein have put the ball in the net, only for the flag to be raised. What's South got in store? Mastrantonio into the arms of Hudson. Anthony turns and plays the ball central. Dangerous pass, but Jackson was cool under pressure. Nateros. Jamie Williams overran the ball, and now Vanna has got a metre on her. Vanna running at Jackson through the left side of the box. Fires a shot over the top right corner. Always rising. And Kelsey Minton, the halftime sub, playing up top, having replaced Amy Kane. South Melbourne yet to turn to their bench. Ball through the left side. Lesh getting forward. Could she get there before the byline? Cuts it back, and then the defensive header brushing the edge of the side netting. Now booted long, up to the halfway almost. Mastrantonio brings the ball down, looking for options. Blissett breaking on the left, cuts it in. Nicolaci, first time ball. Vanna tries to run around Jackson and is legged, and the referee pays a penalty. Amy Jackson perhaps trying to convince the referee that the contact started outside the penalty area. But South Melbourne are going to the spot, and Amy Jackson gets a yellow card. Vanna to give South Melbourne the lead off a long run up. And it's saved by Hudson. Hit at a savable height, and Erin Hudson stretched out the right hand and palmed it away. We remain 1-1 at Lakeside, and the ball went out for a corner. South Melbourne take it quickly. Eliadis, long run up over the corner. Hits it to the near post. Blissett, and turning it into Hudson, out for another corner. Corner, high to a central position. Eliadis with the header! Tiff Eliadis puts South Melbourne in front. Great corner from Mastrantonio, and Eliadis, who does have a fantastic leap, rose to the ball and guided the header beyond the keeper into the back of the net. Aaron Hudson forlornly chasing after the ball as it fell in. Anita Lesh on corner taking duty once again. Into the near post, flick headed by Pollock, out for another corner. Vanna stands solo over the set piece. And it's in. Hudson appeared to lunge for it, but couldn't keep it out. And Lisa Vanna gets her goal. It's 3-1 to South Melbourne, and the points starting to look safe. Vanna's free kick, not hit with any great menace, but directed well enough that... And the context is huge because Calder United, who would have been hoping for so much of this match that Alamein could do them a big favour, well, now South Melbourne are set to break 5 points clear. Pastor through, they can get the instant reply! Game back on, Mari Pastor scores, and Alamein have a lifeline. South Melbourne enjoyed all of 60 seconds with a 2-goal buffer, and Pastor's lob bouncing over Ramsey into the back of the net. And just like that, we're back to a 1-goal game. Hits the ball high to the back post. Jackson, and now a speculative volley from Baker lands on the roof of the net. And now Jackson plays the ball back to Hudson. Change of direction to Jamie Williams. Williams gives the ball away. Medwin stopped it in its tracks. Mastrantonio able to play a beautiful through ball. Vanna is in for South Melbourne. Vanna's got a double, and South Melbourne lead 4-2. How about that for a pass deep in midfield, splitting the defence. Lisa Vanna did the rest. And in the 76th minute, South Melbourne's 2-goal cushion restored. Lisa Vanna makes it South Melbourne 4, Alamein 2. Maybe 5. High-scoring game. The occasional delay with ball kids chasing down throws. Scramble in the penalty area, and the ball rolls out for a goal kick in the end. Ramsey takes the goal kick, and it's met with the full-time whistle. South Melbourne break 5 points clear at the top of the league. Another shootout at Lakeside Stadium. This venue really does have such a great reputation for goals, and there were plenty today. South Melbourne 4 defeating Alamein 2.